You know, I've done videos about this in the past, but this is something I need to do again. And this is the subject of circumcision. I find it disgusting, and people try to argue and defend why circumcision has to happen or why it should happen, its benefits to kids and all these things, and make all these lame excuses. And frankly, they are lame. I mean, the same excuses could be used for anything. The so-called AIDS benefits are so small that you're not going to be using circumcision to avoid getting AIDS because the condom's going to protect you better. And even if the condom breaks, it's not really going to protect you that much, if at all. There's always problems. Hygiene. Well, teaching kids proper hygiene is better than just cutting off parts of the body. I mean, many parts of the body and female body get easily diseased. We cut off breasts because if you don't clean properly under them, they can get gunk. Is this going to be the same excuse for female circumcision, which most people in the Western world would be appalled by? Yet at the same time, they'll sit there and defend male circumcision. And I really have to ask, people say it isn't a religious idea, that it is not religious based, but if it wasn't originally religious based, would people ever even come up with or thought of these excuses? Like, do people just suddenly think, well, just cut off this bit of body and it saves you all these problems? Of course, it goes back to why the goddamn fuck don't you ask the kid's choice later in life? Why does it have to be done beforehand? And the reason is because no fucking sane person would do it when they're older. Well, at least not many sane people. I mean, people kind of want, there are some that want to, but for the most part, it's not something people want. There's the excuse, well, you'll never remember it, or hurt more later on. Well, that's stupid excuses. There's enough unnecessary cosmetic surgeries and stuff that don't actually do anything. Let alone this. It's not like getting your ears pierced or vaccinations and whatnot, which aren't permanent damage done. You get your ear pierced, it'll grow over in time, unless you get one of those really weird ones from the tribals, but they'll grow back. Your foreskin isn't ever going to grow back. Even if so-called methods to do so aren't permanent or real ones, they just sort of create an artificial one that's slightly better than none. That's it. If you can sit there and defend or excuse why you think kids should be circumcised, then frankly you shouldn't be having kids. Maybe we should castrate you to protect any future kids you might have. After all, we're just protecting the kids. You guys are idiots. And it's selfish to assume that your idea of what you want to have done to your kid should supersede any rights that kid has. And I don't believe that parents should have 100% autonomous rights to kids. There are some things, yes, but the rights of the kid also should supersede any rights the parents have. You don't have 100% right to your kid. And nor should you have 100% right to your kid. The kid has just as many rights and protections as it has the parents.